I just got myself a spacer laser. Yeehaw! I just got myself a spacer laser. Yeehaw! Wow, wow, wow. Bark, bark, bark. Bowie, wowie, bark, bark. Get over here! Boom, one shot. Yeah, that was awesome. Hi, lovelies. It's Tuesday. We're one day closer to the end of the school year for Charlotte. I don't know about any of you, but it's going to be a big weekend. We have a lot planned. We have a lot going on. We've got Trekkie. Howdy, Trekkie. How are you? Is it really hot over where you are right now? I think you're in Nevada, Vegas area. Is that right? Is it like freakishly hot over there right now? Does your air conditioning just run 24/7 when you live out there in the desert? We've got Alcondros, Shinespark doing their like legit the way they have their way of doing things, and I love it. Alcondros is currently doing a project in SQL databases, and it's headache inducing. I don't know what any of that means. I assume that's kind of like a programmer language. It sounds miserable. I don't have any interest in that. You know, I see ads all the time on like my Instagram stuff. They're like, learn to code in 12 weeks or whatever. And I don't know if coding and programming are the same thing, but I've thought about it because I'm like, man, you know, that's something I could probably do from home. but it just doesn't interest me. Honestly, the only thing that interests me about learning to code is making my own widgets for my stream and then offering those widgets to people like on a Patreon or something like that. I would really love a widget that shows the poll up on the screen in real time, but I haven't been able to find one like that. Why no Zelda today? Because we are literally at the tail end of Dredge. We're so close. I played it yesterday and I got to the point where it was like, you have now reached the point of no return. If you continue to play, there will be no saving. So we're so close to the end. And if we beat it early, it kind of depends on if my baby sleeps or not. If we beat it pretty fast, then we'll just move over to Tears of the Kingdom. Sound good? Sound like fun? Chain, how are you? So, Chain, is it also super hot where you are right now? Aren't you in Alabama? Is it really, really hot? Do you run your air conditioner just like 24/7? We have ours set at 75 degrees Fahrenheit, and I feel like it runs a lot. And I'm worried about the summer because we've had problems with, well, I guess we haven't had any blackouts, but they always warn that there are going to be blackouts, like rolling blackouts across Texas. But I feel like they warned that last summer, and we didn't have any in our area. But then again, every time there's been like a freeze or like rolling blackouts or anything, we never get them. And I have a sneaking suspicion it's because we're on the same power grid as the hospital down the street from us. I could be wrong, but my mother-in-law loses power a lot. Rainstorms, windstorms, all sorts of things. She loses her power. We've never lost power, not once. Maybe like a flicker for like maybe 5 minutes or so, but we've never lost power for longer than that. And during like the super cold freeze that happened a couple years ago, the one that lasted like 2 weeks, we had so many people in our congregation that lost power and were without power for days. We never lost power. And then this last year we had a mini freeze and we still never lost power either. So I don't know if we just got really lucky or if it has to do with the hospital down the street. It's like 90 outside in Vegas, but it's a dry 90, but it's still 90. It still feels really, really, really hot. Like I totally, yeah. I actually told Andrew the other day, I was like, do you think we should get like a window air conditioning unit to take some of the pressure off of our, I mean, if we're going to be using the energy, I mean, I'm afraid to turn it any higher than 75 or any lower than 75, even though I'd like it cooler than that because I don't want to pay for it. And Andrew was like, I don't know, that doesn't seem worth it to me to spend $200 or $300 on an air conditioning unit that goes in your window and then just run that as well. But it would cool the house faster, so maybe it wouldn't run as much. I don't know. I'm not sure. Structured query language. It's basically used to communicate with the data of a company. See, yeah, no, I don't know. I don't know. That sounds extremely confusing to me. It's raining currently, but yes, summertime it's running like 20 hours a day. Yeah, I'm hoping and I'm praying that we don't have any trouble and that our air conditioning unit goes all summer long without any issues. I feel like every summer we run into something. The worst power outage we had was about 6 hours or so, but that was because a palm tree caught on fire next to the power line. That would do it. That would definitely do it. That doesn't surprise me in the slightest. Yeah, we get a lot of wind up here. We get a lot more wind than we did in Austin. And so, even when it's hot, it still feels, most of the time it's still kind of breezy, but it's still really, really hot. But I've got to create some sort of cover or something for our trampoline because it gets so hot. And hey, it's Hayes! How are you, Hayes? Good to see you. Alabama in June, July, and August is like if someone ran the heat full blast in the bathroom with the shower going. Ooh. You know, we were just talking about places we would move after we move out of here eventually someday.
Boom,
when Andrew's like not Bishop anymore. And,
that was awesome.
You know, somewhere where he can still fish and keep his business going. And we talked about Alabama. It's like full heat going with somebody in the shower. Oh, that sounds miserable. My hair already struggles. Like it's straight right now because I'm inside, but the second I go outside, the humidity gets to it. Hayes, what is it like in Canada? Is it like not, does the summertime get that hot? Do you run your, oh wait. Canadians don't have air conditioning a lot, do they? I don't think they use air conditioning very much. Trekkie says we get a ton of wind. In the summer, it's like a hairdryer. Oh, so it's like hot wind. Just blowing in your face. Dad mods! I can't remember where Dad Bods is. Michigan? Okay, so that's not so bad. They get really harsh winters though, right? I remember seeing pictures of like 3 feet of snow piled up on my grandparents' car. But I think the summers are really nice, aren't they? Oh, you do use air conditioning. Okay, maybe I'm just thinking of my mom's friend that lives in Canada. I don't know. I don't remember where she lives, but she doesn't have air conditioning, which I think is crazy. But that's just because I grew up with an air conditioner. I also grew up with a water softener, so I never felt quite clean in the shower. I always felt like the soap was still on me because it felt so smooth and slick. Obviously, we don't have a water softener here. That's just a whole other thing. I don't know. We had one in our old house, though. I grew up with that. It's DJ. How's it going, DJ? Do you have air conditioning? I'm curious. Do people in the UK use air conditioning? I feel like that's a... I don't know. This is... My ignorance is showing. I have no idea. Oh my gosh, it's Padawan and Grandpa. We're talking about summertime. We're talking about high temperatures and air conditioning. And I don't know where air conditioning is like a normal thing or where it's kind of like, yeah, no, not so much. When people don't really use air conditioning that much. We just kind of use fans. You know, summer in Green Bay isn't too bad. My AC is always set to 80, which is okay for me. Ooh, 80. That's pretty up there. It's X and Kaiser. Look at all these cool, awesome people that are coming. Europe doesn't do AC nor ice and drinks. Okay, X and DJ, can you confirm? Do you not do ice and drinks or air conditioning? Padawan, where are you located? I mean, not exactly, but like, are you in America or are you in UK or are you like, where are you? Swamp coolers work, but only if they're not broken. That's true. That is true. Well, and swamp coolers make everything stale, like everything is slightly moist. So they work and they do cool your house down, but you can't leave like food open or anything out because it'll just make it taste gross the next morning, or not even the next morning, like within a couple hours. Everything just goes stale. My mom had a swamp cooler in a little duplex she rented, and it did keep the duplex cool, and it was kind of a moist cool, but then it was moist, so everything was kind of stale and gross. Padawan's like, I'm here. 80 just removes a lot of the heat, but doesn't cool anything. It's cheap that way. We melt in pools of sweat. Oh, so nobody in the UK does? Okay, wait a minute. I'm missing things. What does Grandpa say? Which, what I like about the area is the really nasty weather hits the mountains and either slams Nashville or toward Atlanta, but we usually get spared, except for the occasional twister. So how hot does it get where you are? Summer in Canada is when they don't have to microwave the pancake syrup. You know what? My stepmom-in-law, she puts her peanut butter in the fridge. And I was really confused by peanut butter in the fridge, but then I realized it's organic peanut butter. Everything in their fridge is organic. And we don't buy everything organic. We don't buy anything organic. And so that probably is why she puts the peanut butter in the fridge. But I was always like super confused by that. I was like, I don't understand why we would put peanut butter in the fridge. Dad bods, I'm on the east side of the state. It's still humid in the summer. We'll hit 90s during peak heat, 100 once in a while. And then but it's a humid 90. Humidity is like insane. It's so bad. Very few homes in the UK have air conditioning as standard. My friend Manuel that lives in Germany, he had air conditioning installed. And he said it was so much money. But then they had that big giant heat wave. What was it, last summer or 2 summers ago? And I messaged him one day. I was like, bet you're glad for that AC now. And he goes, oh yes, I've been patting myself on the back for that decision for weeks now. Yeah, it gets hot. Hayes says I used to live without, but since the baby, it's running only 1 to 2 months a year. Yeah, I do worry about Auden. I worry about her room getting like super hot or super cold. I'm more worried about her room than I am even Charlotte's or my room because I can kind of deal and Charlotte can kind of deal. But I worry that Auden is either going to be too hot or she's going to be too cold or I don't know. We just melt in pools of sweat. We have high months, not as much as down where you live, but it's more humid. Also, 35 feels 50 degrees Celsius. Okay, I can't remember what Celsius is compared to Fahrenheit. I wish we just all had the same thing. Padawan says, I'm in the US, Colorado to be more specific, but originally from Georgia. Okay, so, and Colorado's dry. It doesn't get humid, so it's like a dry heat. So that's more like Utah, See, so the interesting thing about driving with the windows down here in Texas, if you drive with the windows down in Texas, the air blowing into your car is just hot. But if you drive with the windows down in Utah, even when it's 95 degrees outside, the air blowing into your car is cold, coming out like through the window. But here, you drive in 90-degree weather with the windows down, and it's like a hairdryer. It's like a big hot hairdryer on your coming into your car. Yeah, not like the Houston humidity where the one. Yeah, no, we couldn't do Houston. Like, I love Rumi, and Rumi's in the Houston area, but I could not do Houston. We've been to Houston one time, and I was not really impressed with what I saw. Dallas is okay, but I don't know. Alcondro says we do AC. It might be due to the heat we get here during the summer. Ice drinks too. We also have ice drinks. We do a special version of Fredo espresso cappuccino that I've not yet found in other Westish EU countries. We get ice in all, like, I don't necessarily, 50 degrees Celsius plus 32 equals 122 degrees Fahrenheit. So you're saying it feels freakishly hot is what you're saying. I've been to Colorado one time. I went to Denver and I liked it. I did like it. And I remember the weather being nice for the most part. It was in the summertime. It was kind of near the end of summer. And I went and I spent a couple days there with my dad. That is a crazy story. That's one of those super crazy stories, but I have been there one time. I confess the math is so confusion. Listen, all math is confusion to me. I'm one of those people that did not focus on the how to get to the math. I just memorized the steps, but I never took the time to figure out why the steps worked. So now whenever I have to do math, I'm always like, I don't remember how to do this. And Andrew goes, okay, well, think about it. Think about how it makes sense. And I'm like, it doesn't make sense. Math is stupid and I hate it. You figure it out. Because I never took the time to sit and figure out why the steps worked. I just memorized the steps. That's why I'm bad at math. It's just bad. Very much dry heat here for Padawan. Totally different than the humid heat from the south. Yeah, so I grew up with Utah and my skin was dry all the time. I had to use the creamiest cleanser and the creamiest moisturizer, especially in the summertime. My sister gets really dry and cracked hands. Like her knuckles get super dry and cracked during the wintertime. But then when we moved to Texas, I had to switch everything and I had to use like a foaming cleanser on my skin to suck out all the excess moisture. And then I use a cream, but it's a lighter weight cream to put the good moisture back in after I wash my face. I don't need nearly as much moisture as I did when I lived in Utah. My dadbot says, my buddy and I made that mistake when I helped him move to Houston. Houston is pretty wet. It is really, really, really humid. Trekkie's dad served a mission there and went back a few years ago. He walked out of the airport and his glasses fogged up. I feel like that happened to Katie when she came to visit us in Austin one time. She walked out of the airport and her glasses fogged. And I was like, well, sorry. Trekkie, have you ever baked cookies on the dashboard of your car with the summer heat? I feel like my friend from Arizona said that you legitimately can bake cookies on the dashboard of your car. 115. Ooh. See, I always hate when they're like, it's 115, but it feels like. I'm like, just tell me what it feels like, because that's all I care about. I don't care if it is this, but it feels hotter. Just tell me whatever the hotter one is. What the heck, man? July 10th, 2021, we hit 117, tying the all-time record. That is... I regret commenting. I was going to save up one last double whammy jump scare for Dredge before Music City. Well, I don't know what to tell you. I'm sorry. Yeah, we're going to finish Dredge today, hopefully, provided my daughter falls asleep. Now that we've been chatting for 20 minutes, let me get it up and loaded. We'll just kind of have to see what happens. Yeah, I don't understand the whole, like, I don't know. Oh, but also a dry cold. Padawan says also a dry cold, which is much better than a humid cold. Yeah, I just don't love colds, like, kind of all around. But as I've gotten older and as I've lived in Texas for a long time, I have learned that I am missing cold more often. The hot is so crazy. And especially when you're stuck at home. Like, I didn't think about it a whole lot back when I was working and I was in a nice little lovely air-conditioned salon. I was either at the salon or I was at my house. But now that I'm at my house all the time and I'm the one paying for the energy all the time, and our apartment was relatively small and we had hard floors And so it wasn't facing any sun direction. So we stayed pretty cool most of the time. Our house, boom, sun hits right here, cooks Charlotte's room as it goes up over our house. And then we just have more space and we have carpet. So I feel like the carpet absorbs the heat. And so it costs a fortune to keep this place. And I can't even imagine, I had been to some of my clients' gigantic houses. Not only is their house unbelievably expensive because it's right on the lake and it has a pool and it's got a boat dock and they've got all these nice things and it's this giant villa. How much do you pay to cool this house? The ceilings are so high and then you have an upstairs. We house sat for a client of mine. And we literally, that was when I was 8 months pregnant with Charlotte. And it was great. We got to stay there for a month. It was amazing. We lived in this beautiful villa for a month. We had a pool out in the backyard and it was lovely. But like anytime we went upstairs, that's where the big gaming TV was. And I wanted to go play my games, but heck no, it was boiling up there. And I was terrified of running up their energy bill. So I didn't want to turn their energy up too high. Trekkie's like, I could probably bake cookies, but I don't want to melt my dashboard. That is fair. That is totally fair. Dadbod says he also moved during the end of June, start of July. He was driving me to the airport at 10 a.m. and it was 1:08. He had the windows down, looks at me and goes, "Are your eyes burning? Are your eyes burning?" Yes, my eyes are burning. Is it because of all the sweat or is it just because Houston's kind of a concrete jungle and there's just lots of like nasty stuff in the air? Speaking of getting off planes, I love traveling to places with actual air. It's so nice to be able to breathe again. I do actually kind of feel that. I feel like there's something very different. I went with Ander when he visited his old mission over in Arizona. He served a mission for the church for 2 years in Arizona. And part of his mission, he was up in the mountains of New Mexico. There was something different about that air. It was almost like crack. Like I couldn't get enough of it. It felt so good in my lungs and it was great. It was really awesome. If you have to ask how much cooling a house that big is, you can't afford it. Yep. Those are my thoughts exactly. I feel like, yeah, I remember being like, wow, not only does the house itself cost $1 million and like the whole plot of land right here on the lake costs $1 million, I cannot imagine what their energy bill is to keep this place heated and cooled. That's outrageous. But I went to a couple of my clients' houses and I just was like, man, I just don't understand. It's a mystery. It's a mystery. But I guess if they can afford that big of a house. I remember going to a client's house one time. She had a crib that we actually still have. Auden's in it right now. We got a crib from her because she had twins that were at that point, they were about 5. And she said, well, we've just had them sitting in the garage. And I knew they had just built a new house. And so my mom was in town and we went down. It was in this back area that was really this big affluent area, lots of golf courses. And it was like a one way in, one way out kind of subdivision type deal, but it was a big giant subdivision. It's a place called Steiner Ranch over in Austin, kind of near Lake Travis. It backs right up to Lake Austin, where a lot of the houses are. Lots of really fancy houses back there. And I remember it was a new development with all these new big giant houses. And I remember as we were driving and I was like, Mom, look at that house. It looks like a storybook house. It had like turrets and it was like skinny and opened up almost like a book. And I was kind of laughing and was like, wouldn't that be funny if that was my client's house? It was my client's house. It was unreal. It was absolutely insane. And honestly, from the look of my client, like when you just talk to her, you'd never know that she lived in a house like that. But like, she was like, do you want to take a tour? And we were like, yes. And she took us all over the house. And I just remember being like, I can't even imagine living in a house like this. I can't. It's too much space. Like, no wonder these people have to hire cleaning ladies. Because how else do you keep a house like this clean? You can't. You physically cannot do it. You cannot do it. It was just the hot air blasting in our face. Imagine a blow dryer like in your eye. Yeah, holding a blow dryer right here. Wherever DJ goes, it's always hot. I'm just that good looking. Oh, well. Okay, DJ's just showing all of us up. Yeah, cleaning costs too. Like I said, nobody's gonna rub down those baseboards. There's no way. I saw a, hey, it's Michael. I want to be a cleaning lady when I grow up. Listen, cleaning ladies. So there was a place in Austin that was called, outside Austin, it was called Lakeway, which was the same deal. Only super wealthy people could live there. It was just It was right on the water. It was a really new area. It was super fancy. And I don't think I ever saw a house that was probably worth less than $800,000, maybe, if that. And they were all really, really nice homes. And they were all really nice new restaurants and everything. And anyway, like I said, it backed up to the lake. I had a couple clients that lived back there too. Andrew worked at a Wells Fargo bank there for a while. And he said all the people that bank with us were they lived in what they call the servants' quarters, which were like trailer parks, which was the only way any of the people who worked for all the other people that lived in Lakeway could survive and like afford living in Lakeway. So it was kind of like official, but not official. They called it the servants' quarters because they were the landscapers, the cleaning ladies, the pool boys, the nannies, all them, and they all lived in like the servants' quarters, and that's what they called it. They were like, yeah, we live over in the servants' quarters over there, and that's how the city functioned. They had all these super wealthy people. I can't even. It's wild to me. Sounds like Anthem, which is on the way south end. The way south end of Henderson. Yeah, there are those cities, man, where it's like, you just, like, oh, I think I still have that. Well, I don't know what's going to happen. I need to change that fishing thing out, so we'll do that right now. Yeah, this thing is lame, I think. I don't know why I have that, but we'll put that in storage, and then we will put this in, right? Yes, this one. So I have no idea what to expect. I don't know what's going on, but we're gonna head over to Blackstone Isle like super fast. We're gonna like poof over there. My wife cleans our church and makes quite a bit more than I do. Like on a date, like does she go every day to clean the church, or does she just do it periodically? If I loved cleaning more, I might consider being a cleaning lady. I could take my kid with me. But I don't know. I kind of sort of like cleaning other people's houses. Cleaning mine is just boring. Okay, I'm ready. One more time. Your progress will not be saved from this point onwards. Do you wish to continue? Yeah. I am really confused. Oh, we're going at night? I beg your pardon. Well, that just seems like a bad situation. Our destination is the open expanse to the west of Greater Morrow. It's marked on the map. We must not tarry on the open waters, not with such significant cargo. Make haste! Okay, where am I going? Okay, we're gonna back it up. Okay, to the west of Greater Morrow. Oh, right here. Okay, we're gonna place a thing right here. Okay, so we have to go this way. Oh, sweet. Okay. Listen. The ocean is not gonna let us. We're in big trouble. Like, lots and lots of trouble. Watch, there only ends up being like 10 minutes left of the game. I hope a rock doesn't appear out of somewhere. Out of nowhere. Out of somewhere. Out of nowhere. Rumi, we were just talking about where you live. We were talking about Houston and how sweaty and hot it is. This is the place. Figured out how to open the fairy fountains in Tears of the Kingdom. Oh, is that what those are? Okay, well, don't tell me. Don't tell me. I just found something crazy in the depths. Oh my gosh. This is where she was taken from us and where we can at last bring her back. Oh, I forgot to talk about the lighthouse keeper. Only here, and because of what we've achieved. He opens the black book and begins to read aloud. To release a lost one, frozen in time, he throws the pocket watch overboard. And tethered by chains in the deep, he throws the necklace overboard. Bind them to this world once more. He throws the ring overboard. Open the door to the starry heavens. He slots the key into the lock of the music box. And lay the weary world to rest. He throws the music box overboard, the key left unturned. I think we're gonna... Oh no. Oh my gosh, it's a girl! Oh, she's floating. I think we made a huge mistake. What? It's Kalulu! Oh my gosh! We're not supposed to, like, fight it, are we? We have no way. That was it! I told you there was only going to be, like, 10 minutes. Why is it burning? We totally could have done that yesterday. Now, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I'll bet you get a different ending if you do more of the, like, side quests. Hey, look, there's a Cass. Just K-A-S-S. Who knew Cass worked on this game? So, little Marrow is burning. Yeah, that was it. That's so funny. Yesterday I was like, well, we can't, I don't want to get started because, you know, I only have like 15 more minutes. We totally could have done it yesterday. But I was worried I wouldn't have enough time. I didn't know. I didn't know. I did love the art style. The art style was nice. What did he do? Okay, so she came up out of the water and then she just floated. And then Kalulu came up out of the water. Can I, like, move my camera? No. Rumi laughs indoors. Just found out that Houston wasn't actually that hot till I moved here. Really? It didn't used to be that hot? And then you moved there and Houston was like, well. Man, that was quite the beast that came up out of the ocean. That sucks that that was the very end. I wanted to see it in more of its... Yeah, I'll bet you get a different ending if you do more of the side quests. Because I started to kind of rush through near the end because I was like, okay, I've got another game that I want to play. I built a tank/sandrail thing for the desert that had a shade for Link because I don't have the right armor. Needless to say, I drove into the sandstorm and right into a ravine. Yep, I thought about it. I'm glad I didn't do that the first time because I was like, I decided to run out there and I was like, oh, it's a good thing I didn't make a car. Irene, how are you? Oh, you're welcome. I just wanted to make sure you knew I'd seen your messages and I didn't want you to feel like I'd forgotten. Yesterday I reached this part where it was like, they will not save beyond this point. And so I had about 15 minutes left of my stream and I was like, you know what? We're going to save this for tomorrow. And it literally took me, how long? 5 minutes? And here we are at the rolling credits. I didn't know. I had no idea. Honestly, if I didn't have Tears of the Kingdom, I would probably play it. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll keep it on my Switch and I'll play this game kind of like, I don't know. It kind of depends. Like, why would I play any other game when Tears of the Kingdom is on? Like, why? Why? I know I'm going to have to move on to Tears of the Kingdom. Also, I don't know what to stream next because I have a couple games already on my Switch. I'm not going to lie. I was thinking I was going to do Final Fantasy, one of the Final Fantasy Pixel Remaster games, but that's $74 for that game set, and I don't want to spend that right now. So, not that I can't, I just don't want to. I have plenty of other games I can play that I already have on my Switch. So we can either do a poll, or I can surprise everybody tomorrow. But I can't stream all of Tears of the Kingdom, because it's just too big. It's too big, and a lot of people don't want spoilers, and I completely understand. So, I don't want to, I don't feel like it's even really possible for me to stream all of Tears of the Kingdom. All I care about is Final Fantasy VI, personally, and that's $18. Okay, so I looked that up, actually, because I looked up... Did they do... Okay, wait. Did they do a pixel remaster of all the Final Fantasies that you can buy separately, or do you only get the pixel remaster version if you purchase that whole set? Because I looked at that, too. I was thinking, well, I've been told I should play Final Fantasy VI. So maybe I should just... Brothers? Okay, well, okay, let me tell you guys what the options are. Because I have a list. Oh, they split them all up, but they're all pixel remasters? Or they're just... Play Rumu on, and everyone can cry on stream. Oh, man. I want to cry. Let me find my list. Okay, here are the ones I do have. Hey, it's Jay! Yeah, you can't get the old games anymore on Steam. Only the remaster. Oh. I just didn't know if those were... There's a tale of Susie crying. Okay, here are the games I own that I could literally start tomorrow without spending any money. I have BioShock Infinite. I have Hyper Light Drifter. I have Metroid Fusion. Minish Cap, Link to the Past, Superliminal, Stranger's Wrath. That's it. And then everything else I would have to actually pay money for. Not that I'm opposed to paying money. I'm simply saying if I look at what I simply have available on my Switch right now, I don't really see the need to spend money on a new game if I literally have 6 options that I already own. So what we can do is we can either do a poll or I can choose... And we can... Oh, I need to rate Rumu on there. Okay, what was the other one? My sounds like a me. What was the other one? It was called, like, Room... There were 2 Roomba ones. Oh, a random number generator. That's a good idea. There's another one that Dadbuds... Or who was it? Grandpa posted on the Discord. Like, I will have... Oh, I also have Control. I'm sorry. I do have Control. But Control is Steam, and I've never streamed and played a game on my computer before. So I might have to turn down resolution. I'm not really sure. Or, like, frames per second or whatever. I don't know. I also have Stranger's Wrath. So there's that. I'm up for Final Fantasy. I've never seen anyone best number 1. Oh, you did. Dadbots did mention Thomas. What was it? Thomas Was Alone. I also have that Gato Roboto or whatever, which I will not lie, I haven't played since that first time I downloaded it because other things came up and... Okay, I'm sorry. We have BioShock, Hyper Light Drifter, we have Metroid Fusion, Minish Cap, Link to the Past, Superliminal, Stranger's Wrath, Control, Rumu. I'm also going to be heading out of town next week for a whole week, so there's that to keep in mind. Thomas Was Alone and Rumu are apparently shorter games, but all those games I listed I already have at my disposal. So, Irene's never seen Final Fantasy. Okay, well, I've kind of sort of never seen Final Fantasy. I've only ever seen Final Fantasy VII. I've seen the original Final Fantasy VII. I played through that one. It's one of my favorites. And then I played through the remaster, or the remake, I'm sorry, the first part of the remake, which I thought was great. Which I can add to my list as well. I don't know if anybody wants me to stream that, but I mean, they'll release the second one eventually. I can also add Hollow Knight to this if everybody wants me to stream Hollow Knight, but I've already streamed Hollow Knight, but it was years and years and years ago, and I love Hollow Knight. But, oh, X says Control is brilliant. I played on PS5. Have you ever played the game Limbo? No, I'm sorry, Inside. It gives me kind of Inside vibes. At least that's kind of what I thought when I watched. I didn't watch an actual trailer of it, because I really like to go into games as blind as possible. but I've heard good things about it, and it seems very kind of similar to that, where you can like control other people's minds or whatever. If you haven't ever played Inside, just be warned, it's really weird. Really weird, but it's great. It's a super great puzzle game. I like Inside and Limbo. I think if I were being honest, I like Limbo a little bit better. I have Benedict Fox on here too, which is on Steam right now, but I would prefer to wait for it to come onto console. Some of these haven't been released yet, like Hyper Light Breaker. I have that on there just to remember. I do love Hollow Knight. I will always play Hollow Knight. So let's do a random number generator then. Let's do, let's see. Okay, so that gives us, okay, wait. Lots of puzzles. Majora's Mask. No way. No. Boo. Boo. Control isn't an easy game. Lots of deaths. Okay. Well, as long as the deaths aren't like super grotesque and nasty, I don't mind dying. But that was part of my problem with things like Callisto Protocol, Dead Space, all those types of games. The death scenes just kept going. They went forever. It was like, first he'd lose a head, and then he'd lose an arm, and then he'd lose a leg, and then he'd lose other things, and then other things would happen. Like, it just kept going. And I was like, why? I don't understand. He's dead. We know he's dead. We know he's dead. Why do we have to keep going? I don't understand. So when I watched playthroughs, or when I watched scenes from Callisto Protocol, because I was curious, or from Dead Space, honestly, the gameplay in and of itself, even though it was spooky and creepy and gross, it didn't creep me out as much as those death scenes. I thought, I could play this if I never died, but we all know that I would be. Somebody told me the other day to play Alien Isolation, and I laughed in their face. Just laughed. I was like, if you think I'm going to play a first-person alien game where I can't even defend myself, I'm literally just hiding. You have got some, you are insane. You're totally insane. Put Tears on the Kingdom list just to spice things up. Well, listen, I will always play a stream or two of Tears of the Kingdom. I can do that. I can pepper in Tears of the Kingdom throughout. Okay. Okay, so BioShock Infinite is 1, 2. Should we add Hyper Light Drifter to this random number generator, or should we not? Since it's one I have played before, although I will not lie, I don't remember a whole lot about it. You know what I'll do? Instead of putting Final Fantasy Pixel Remaster on here, I'll just put Final Fantasy VI. How about that? Because if I don't have to spend $74 on a whole entire... Majora's Mask 3D. We're also about 3 weeks from Final Fantasy 16, which sounds... Throw Hello Neighbor on that list. Did you watch me play Hello Neighbor? That was the most wackadoo game I've ever played. The very first part of it was great fun. And then at that, oh, it got weird. We watched the rest of it together, and we just all sat there like, what's happening? Okay, so we have 8 games. Is that all? What I'm most anticipating you playing next, the saxophone solo from Baker Street. That is the most anticipated right there. X loved Dead Space. Well, I can't handle Dead Space. Okay, if we do a random number generator, that is a great way to pick games. Okay, so if we do a random number generator... Oh, it's so gory. Are you kidding? No way. Like, I can't... no. I went through a period where I was watching a couple clips here and there on my YouTube channel, and then, of course, YouTube was like, she really likes watching Dead Space. Here's another Dead Space clip, and here's another clip, and here's another clip, and here's another clip. And I watched a fair amount that was comparing the old one to the new one and everything, and even though it's a game, I was still just... Oh, like, even the trailer for the Callisto Protocol, like, made it hard for me to sleep. I had a really, really hard time. Really, really hard time watching. Ugh, it was... I have that somewhere on my YouTube channel, my reaction to that. It was so gross. Okay, the max is 8. Did I get them all? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Okay, so the max is 8. All right, everybody ready? We're gonna Link to the Past canonically as the strongest antagonist in the pre-Tears of the Kingdom games. Wait, A Link to the Past does? Really? Fun fact, most RNGs aren't actually random. They're based on a tiny fraction of a second when you activate it. Well, they're more random than... I mean, I guess the most random thing I could do was tear them all up, make little pieces of paper and tear them all up and draw one. Like, then I could be the randomizer. Okay, I will generate a random number. Everybody ready? I got A Link to the Past! Does everybody want that? I added Link to the Past to the list. I have played that before, but it's been a really, really, really long time. Conrus is like, yes! Why don't I choose? Because I don't know. I'm willing to play any of those. If we were to limit it to only games I haven't played before, that would make it slightly different. You like Link to the Past? Okay, then we'll do Link to the Past. I do love Link to the Past, actually. And it's Zelda. So we'll go back and forth between Link to the Past and Tears of the Kingdom. Yeah, if I wanted to play it, I wouldn't have asked again. It's true. I feel like I'm going to like disappoint people when I say, all right, we're going to randomly choose this. But you know what? Even with polls, I'm always like, is everybody okay with that? Like, is everybody all right with what just happened? But as of right now, my child has been in her crib for an hour. So let me go... I can certainly do another random generator, a number generator for games I haven't played before, because a couple of these I have played before. I would throw Metroid Fusion in with the games I've never played before because it's been so long I don't remember. So there is a difference between the games I've played before and the games that I haven't, but that's true. It's not that long. It's kind of like... I don't know. And if I really wanted to, I can kind of find like bottles and things like that on my own. I haven't played Link to the Past in a really long time. Dad Bods is like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's in the past. Okay, let me erase these numbers. Okay, well, guess where I am. I'm in the depths. Okay, apologies to everybody for spoilers. I totally understand if you don't want to hang around because you don't want things spoiled. I mean, I could start Link to the Past right now, but we might as well do some Tears of the Kingdom because, to be honest, if Auden doesn't go to sleep, I'm only going to be streaming for another, like, 30 minutes anyway. So, it doesn't matter. New command. Do I have a way to create a marker? I don't. I got rid of that. Padawan votes for any non-Zelda game. Someone get me the number for the Dominion voting systems. This is all rigged. Have I considered a Link to the Past randomizer? I have, actually. I don't understand how randomizers work. I don't... Oh, okay, no, that does make sense. What did I do after the Rito boss? I've literally just run around. And I tried to make, I feel like I'm really bad at those flying things. I'm really bad at making those things, like, really bad. Okay, I have to turn this up. This is quiet for me. I don't know if it's quiet for you guys, but it's quiet for me. And I finally figured out why... Whoa. I finally figured out why Zionite is so important. No, that's not what I want. Wow, my life is really low. Do I not have any... Do I not have any bomb flowers? Dang it. Crap. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay. All right. Okay. Randomizers basically give you different items instead of the ones you're supposed to get in a normal playthrough. But wait a minute. Don't you have to, like, place the seeds, though? That's what confuses me. You have to, like, actually place them around. Yeah, cyanite is very important, I've learned. Although, I do have to... I wonder if I can go... I'm gonna have to come back here with bombs. Is there some place you can buy bomb flowers? Or do you just have to... Oh, Lord. Oh. Or do you just have to find them around? Yeah, I haven't really... Oh, I went out to the Gerudo Desert. That's where I went after the Rito Temple place hangout. That's where I went. And I've been spending a lot of time in the depths. I remember the first time I came down here, I was like, wow, this is a wild cave. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Oh, cave. And then I found out it's huge. They're gigantic. Oh my gosh, they're so big. There's so much cyanite down here, and that's good because I need it. The seed is given a given result of the randomizer. Oh, a large piece of crystal made by condensing zonite charges processed from cyanite equal to 20 normal crystallized charges. Okay, here is a question. Can you upgrade your battery? Like, can I make my battery bigger? I feel like you can. But I can't remember. I need to go talk to those little guys again. It's funny, we've had a group text going between me, my brother, and my sister, and it's so interesting what we've all come across and what we haven't. Like, my sister will be like, oh, I came across this really crazy thing over here. And we don't... I'm sorry, what? I beg your pardon. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Oh my gosh! It's the same guy! What? Okay, okay, hold on, hold on. How do you fly up there? Oh, he... What? There's a construct outside of Lookout Landing that can upgrade your battery. Okay, that's what I thought. I cannot believe he's back. Oh, that was a shocker. Okay, surprise. I just want my Zionite, my dude. That's all I want. I'm really not down here to fight with you. Like, I really... Every time I come down here, I am just I'm surprised by something else. I was gonna say, I heard that music and saw that name up there, and I was thinking to myself, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. I know that name. Why do I know that name? Okay, so this just in. The depths are even bigger than I thought they were. Wait a minute, 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 wait a minute. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. He's gonna come at me. How the heck are you supposed to get up there to fight him? Unless he just left. He's like,
bang, bang, shoot,
well,
shoot, shoot, bullet, bullet, bullet.
Oh, look out there. Okay, okay, all right. I think I need... Did I figure out the gimmick of the depths yet? I wouldn't say I've found any gimmicks. No, I would not say that. Gosh, everything has... like, extra... Oh, everything has, like, extra things with it. Oh, I guess I should probably change my Twitch information, shouldn't I? Because I'm definitely not playing Dredge. Man, I feel bad. I feel like nobody got what they wanted regarding the game I'm playing next. I feel terrible. I feel like I'm always going to disappoint people. Listen, I love Link to the Past. It's been a really long time since I've played it. There we go. Run a poll instead. I can do that. I can also run a poll. Can you please some of the people all the time and you can please some of the people all the time and all of the people some of the time, but you can't please all the people all the time. You could still play Dredge in Tears of the Kingdom if you build a boat. That is true. It's actually true. Where did he go? Oh, he's out there. Oh, he's a... Okay, now I understand what my brother said. My brother was like, oh yeah, there are big things flying around in the depths too, or something. And I was like, what? Are you serious? I think this is who he was talking about. But maybe I'm wrong. No, because he would have known this was a... Link. For the love. Oh, we're supposed to, like, get up there? What? I don't understand how you're supposed to fight him. He just keeps, like... Okay, well, I'm not really... Oh. Okay, where do you go now? Oh, wow. This is getting me super high. Does anybody see a... Holy cow, we're going really high. Where are we going? Oh my gosh. There it is. Okay. Okay. All my... What am I wearing? Okay, we're gonna put on this. We're gonna yeet ourselves through his... Okay, okay, alright. Oh! Ah! Ah! Gosh, okay, that was bad. How does this even get you? I don't know. So, when he shoots off all those spikes at you, is that when you can hit him? Probably. Oh, crap! Dang it! Oh, okay, that worked, kind of, in a way. No! No. Yeah, that was good. That was great. That was so bad. Wow. This actually... Oh my gosh. This makes me wonder... This makes me wonder if you're gonna see all the other bosses down here, too. Oh, oh my. Yeah! I am the greatest. Oh no. Gotta go up. Up. Oh no. Maybe. Oh! Get him. Okay, well, we got him, part of him. Is this where he gets, like, extra angry? I think you're just supposed to sit and listen to the music. I love his music so much. He has great music. I love that they incorporate the Rito theme in there. Yeah, okay. Okay. Time to get serious. Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Where is he? I don't know where he is. Okay. Oh. This whistle, kind of, reminds me a lot of, Okami, actually. Which is another game I'd really love to stream, but the problem with Okami is, dang it, all the heck! Oh, it killed me. Dang. Another problem with Okami is it's seriously like an 80-hour game. It's a really, really long game. Is there a floor somewhere? Yes. So there's a floor like way down here at the bottom. So we're at the Duval Canyon mine. He just kind of appeared out of nowhere. Actually, I was going to go up toward that circular area. I thought I was going to fight a block guy. To be totally honest. There's lots of... I need... Okay. I'm sorry. did people tell me that my question, did people answer my question? I need bomb flowers. Can you buy those anywhere, or do you just have to go into different caves and collect them? A poll sounds nice. Okay, tell you what. I'll do a poll. Tell you what. We'll do a poll with the... Did she go to sleep? 2:30. Child. Okay, let me do a poll. Okay, I'm gonna do... But it only has 5 options. Okay, I'll just pick the ones I've never played before. So let's do BioShock. Wow, I can spell. BioShock Infinite. Metroid Fusion. And I'm going for games I already own. So that I don't have to actually spend money on them. Just for right now. Okay, Hyperlight Drifter, Metroid Fusion, Super Lunar. Okay, Control. Oh my gosh, I can type. And then after we do that, we will compare the 2 answers. Awakening, Metroid Fusion. Yeah. Okay. Should be fun. And then we'll compare the 2 answers from the random number generator and then the most popular one in the poll. And then we'll go from that. Padawan's right. You can please some of the people some of the time, but you can't please all the people all the time. This is like the bane for me. I get so worried picking a game because I'm afraid people are going to be like, what? This is crap. Which maybe they will. I don't know. I don't feel like I have bad taste in games. Those are all games I haven't played before, except Metroid Fusion, which I have played before, but it's been so long that I literally... Oh! I forgot to add AM2R on there. Hold on. We have to cancel it. Hold on. Can I cancel the poll? Oh, man, you can't? Shoot. Okay, you know what? I'll add that next time then. I forgot I had that. Although, you know what? I haven't tested it. It may not work. So I have to try that out. I don't want to get everybody excited for it and then I don't want to get everybody excited for it and then have it fail. Okay. Let's eat some food. Add Ander. I can't stop it. It won't let me stop it. It won't let me actually cancel it. So it's just in it to win it, I guess. How do you... I need to get up there with you, my man. My main man. You know, I know people don't want spoilers, but, like, there's so much that happens in this game. Like, you may see one thing early, but then, like, there are still a million other things that will totally catch you by surprise. Oh, he flew away. Went away. How do I bring him back? This was definitely not what I was expecting. Yeah, this isn't even like the edge of the depths. Did I play BioShock 2? I did not, but everybody seems way more excited about BioShock Infinite than BioShock 2. So that's why I threw Infinite on there. He got... Oh, there he is. Okay. We're going up, man. We're heading... Hey! You want to help me out? You want to lend your power to mine, please? That would be stupendous. Oh, that circular place down there. That's where I was heading. Okay. Where are you going to shoot at me from? Oh, I need to change my outfit. No. Yeah. No, I missed him. Dang it. Crap. That sucked. Boo. Oh. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. We'll get him. I'm gonna get him. He is so scary. Yeah, I forget I've got my little buddy with me. Okay. Yeah. Boom! That was good. That was great. That was good and great. Oh, no! Okay, so for the record, if he hits you, he doesn't actually... Oh, if that's what I want to do, I need an arrow! Turn around! Every now and then! Okay. If he hits you, you don't actually die unless you hit the ground, I guess. Oh my gosh, this music. So good. I cannot believe I'm fighting one of these guys down here. Metroid Fusion! Oh, awesome. Okay, Metroid Fusion, BioShock Infinite, Superliminal Control. Okay, do we want to put in a vote? Do we want to put in a vote to Metroid Fusion against Link to the Past now? Since we've had two options. Yeah! Just gonna get mad. Okay, so she fell asleep at 2:30. Okay. Are you Team Hearts? I thought you would have sided with Team Stamina for sure. Oh, you mean like, with all the, like, I think at this point, I actually was planning the next time I found, the next time I got enough, I was going to get, oh, no. I was gonna get a stamina thing. I get hit too much. But yeah, let's put it to a poll. Okay. Problem is running a poll on Discord, you can't, it's like an external poll. So we're gonna do which gam? Which gam? Okay.
This should be fun.
Okay. Okay. Oh. Oh, that was good. That was good. That was great and good. Okay. All right. Okay.
Oh my. Get in! Yeah, that was good. Oh, that's right. I need to eat something. Sure, we'll glow. It's fine. I'm gonna glow. Okay. I'll take that, I guess. I didn't actually mean to make that. Oh no! I was doing so well! Dang it! I did stream Metroid Dread a while back. It's been, ever since it was released, I did stream Metroid Dread. It was really, really good. I loved Metroid Dread. I'm happy to play that again, but I feel like might as well play games that I have either I haven't played in a really long time or games I've never played before. Metroid Dread is still a little fresh, I feel, for me. What is this voice? Man in the bathroom. What is it? The doctor? I don't even know. Do you guys think I can do this, or should I move on to something else? So when does he, like, when does he come out? He comes out when I go in that cave, I think. I asked Bard. It said Zelda should get you more new viewers. The AI has spoken. Well, Link to the Past does have a pretty diehard fandom. But that's not what I'm going for. I want to make sure you guys are my legit community, and so I don't want to disappoint you guys. New viewers are great, and I love new viewers, but they don't have the same like loyalty, you know? Okay, what am I eating? Not that. That gives me 1 heart. That also gives me 1 heart. Man, okay, so if he hits you while he's coming up out of that thing, then yeah, you're pretty much doomed. You sound like the science guy from a Disney movie. Well, now he's not showing up. Where does he show up? I don't understand what... I thought he showed up when I went in this little cave right here. He was like, well, she's terrible, so I'm not even gonna give... Maybe he moves. That's really interesting. Maybe he'll come around. Oh, there's another cave there.
New viewers are awful because sometimes they stick around. I would never say new viewers are awful by any means. I love new viewers. I love new people coming into my community. I love that. I'm just saying, for as far as choosing a game, I don't want to just be like, oh, well, I'm just going to pick could potentially help me grow. Because to be honest, I don't even know what that is. So... Because I've been wrong almost every single time. Like, every time I pick a game that I'm like, oh yeah, I think this is going to help me gain viewers, I'm always wrong. And then it's the games that I choose that I'm like, you know what? Surprise, there's a bomb flower. It's the games I choose that I'm like, you know what? I just really want to play this. And boom, I get people like Padawan and people like Chain and Shine Spark. So I'm actually a really bad game chooser, I guess. Hey, beg your pardon. Okay, that's him up there. So he just left? So what, he's just gonna show up sometime at some point? Just because... That was weird. Is that him? No, that's him. I rephrased the question to Bard as to retain viewers. It still suggested Zelda. That's my vote. I do love Link to the Past very, very much. Here's the thing. What is that? Are those all just pose? Yep, there. They will all get played eventually. Where is that place I wanted to get to? There's like a... Link to the Past it is then! All right! What am I looking at? It's been so long since I've played that one, man. So Chain's right. That's not super long. So we'll play that one and then we can play Metroid Fusion after, or we can do the same thing and we can do a poll number generator versus a poll. I feel like that's a good way to kind of narrow it down, actually. Is this another? No. Well, this little guy's up a tree. Final Fantasy VI got the Bernie Sanders treatment. I didn't list Final Fantasy VI. That was partly my bad. How do I get over there? Okay, let me out. Oh! Ah, crap. Dang it. Oh, that was okay. I made it out. Oh, I made it out. Still alive. Okay. There's a place over here. You know what? I'll bet that's where... I hate those things. Those things scare me. They don't... I haven't had one do anything to me, but they make me very nervous. Where is the area? The big circular area? Okay, it's not that way. I feel like it's... Yes. Okay, that's what I thought. So when you come up on this area right here... Come on. Come on, Link. Come on! For the love. That area right there. That's like a boss-like area, kind of. So I'll bet that's a chest down there. And in order to get that chest, you have to beat this guy. Okay, let's change our clothes again. I am actually not even mad about it because I love this music. Okay. So I was just close to that area and he just whacked me with his... Okay. It was really interesting talking to my siblings about how they did this fight. Because we each did it kind of differently. Which is one of the things I love about Zelda, is that there really... Well, this Zelda game in particular, is that there really aren't any wrong ways to do anything. You can just do things the way that you find to do them. That was really fast. That was good. I am once again asking you to put me in the bowl. Poor Bernie. Oh, I see a light thing way off there in the distance. It's time to get serious. Okay. Okay. Oh, I gotta like stay up. Hold on. I think my bow's almost... No. Where are you going? Which way are you going, my dude? Ah. Okay, shoot me far over there. That's really close. Okay, he's killed me before. When he does his thingy dingy. Oh, turn around. No. Stop. Yeah, now. Did I get him? Oh my gosh, that was so much easier than the first time around. I knew it. I knew it. Oh, look at that. I'm sitting here nicely. Holy moly, can I fuse this to something? What do I have to fuse it to? I must... Oh, that is the most powerful weapon I have that I've ever come across. Okay, so question. Will he come back after a blood moon? What? There are chests in this game? So many chests. Huge crystallized charge. Okay, that's cool. Okay. Okay. Does anybody see a light root? I thought it was the heart of a large creature when I first saw it. I was really scared. I saw it and was like, yeah, I knew it. Oh, you are all insane. This is an Elden Ring sword. Oh, it's like a two-handed thing. I thought it was a spear. I am not smart. Okay. So yeah, my question is, does he come back after a blood moon? I bet he does. That fight is so cool, and the music is amazing. I love it, and I love every minute of it. Boomerang time. Boomerang, you do always come back. Fun fact, Tears of the Kingdom was complete during March of last year. They did test polishing after that. Actually, doesn't surprise me. Okay, we're gonna chuck a thing. Lights. I need lights. All I see is corruption everywhere. That's all I see. Don't feel like maybe this is the edge. Oh, maybe it is kind of the edge. Okay. All right. Okay. Also, it's almost like people stay when they see you enjoy what you play. That is true. That is true. I'm just so afraid of like not offending, but like, oh, okay. Can I just say these things make the creepiest sounds? I hate that sound. And there have been so many times where they've made that sound and I didn't know they were there. I almost peed myself. Get out of freaking town. Die! Do they give you Zionite? I think they do. Yes. Okay. I think we reached, like, whoops. I meant to pick those up. And I jabbed them instead. Yeah, I stress out when it comes to picking a game because I'm afraid I'm gonna somehow, like, make the wrong choice or something. What is over here? Look at all these places with treasure. I don't know. I've fought several Monster Forces boss battles that didn't respawn after a Blood Moon, but Colgera respawns in the depths, but you can only get the chest once. Oh, that makes sense. So if you want to fight him and get, like, his pinchers to make a super cool weapon, you can come back after a Blood Moon. That's the only reason I asked. Okay, so wait a minute. This is where I just came from. I must go up. I'd really like a light route place thing. That's what the googs. Gotta love the googs. Whoops. Definitely not what I meant to do. Sorry. Sorry. Every time I come down into the depths, I'm always surprised by something. Always. There's always something that I'm like, whoa, what? I came across a body of water that I saw, like, baddies on the other side, and I was like, okay, that's not too bad. So I tried to fly as far as I could, and I landed in water, and then I kept swimming, and I was like, surely I'll make it. And I kept swimming, and I kept swimming, and I kept swimming, and I never made it. I never made it. So I was like, okay, cool. So there's clearly some sort of large body of water down here. Awesome. Great. Okay. I'm gonna go try and find another light here. Oh gosh. Tulin! You scare me every time! He just runs up next to me like he... Ugh! Like he's not glowing in blue? Goodness. Gave me a heart attack. I swear. Okay. I may be a little on the jumpy side. I think you can... Yeah, like I said, I think you can, fight him just to get, like, his pinchers, but that's a long fight. Ah! What is wrong with this game? What is wrong with this game? I don't even remember where that came. Did that come from Metroid Prime? Yeah, yes. That was the whole, like, man, there has to be another light, like, over here somewhere. You know what? We're gonna travel over here. See if we can go find a light over there. So she fell asleep at 2:30? Okay, I'll wake her up before then. I guess. Ultimately, I do think that is a big thing. If you're tuning into a streamer that is not enjoying what they're doing, then obviously nobody's having fun. Unless you're just one of those streamers that's the way you make your content, is you're just like, I want to be as miserable as possible. Because some people do love just being, you know, watching like rage streamers, but at the same time, like, why though? Why is that fun? I don't understand why that's fun for people. Okay. What is that area over there that is all... I'll bet that's a talus. I'll bet there's a talus over there. And he gonna be... Okay, that does not look like a talus. That looks like something that's living... I beg your pardon? What? Oh, I do not like these rocks. Any minute. Can you break them apart? Nope. What are they? Why is those things? Why are they red? Why are they glowing? Oh, that makes me really nervous. What the heck? Stone circle? Am I supposed to, like, complete the circle or something? Okay. Oh! There's one over there. I think I've... No, I have not gotten that one yet. It's not that far away. Things have a tendency to look a lot closer than they really are. Okay, so that is just one big question mark. I don't understand. Push or pull? Stone circle? What? I can push them? Well, I can't grab them. Yeah, I don't like the way those look. At all. Sorry. Those creep me out. At first, I thought they were alive. I thought there was something growing inside them. I thought they were alive. What is that? All the way up there. Some baddie fortress. Okay. What I want to do is get over to that light route over there. The infamous Metroid Prime half-pipe skating challenge. Yes. It was miserable. And I remember talking to my sister about it, and she said she had a hard time with it too, but I don't think she had as much of a hard time with it as I did. I really struggled. And I don't remember struggling that much with it the first time around. Oh, Link to the Past is where you get a tempered sword, right? Don't you find like those two little elf guys in the forest and they'll temper your sword for you? Oh, I remember my dad and my brother playing that game together, and that is one of the things I remember the most is my dad and my brother working together to get that sword tempered. I don't know if any of you have played Link Between Worlds, but it's similar to Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild in the fact that it's the same map, but it's entirely been like shuffled around. So like the areas are the same, but everything has been like kind of moved around. You can break those rocks, but I'm not saying how. Oh. All right. These trees would be pretty if they weren't sketchy. This whole area is sketchy. I spend a lot of time down in the depths, actually. Let me check the bus, because yesterday I came early, and I don't want to... Yeah, Charlotte's little bus buddy, her mom gets nervous when I'm not, like, at the bus stop. And she was like, I don't know, they're kind of weird people around. And I was like, I'm pretty okay with her meeting me, like, halfway. But you know what? School gets out on Thursday anyway, so I won't have to go grab her from the bus anymore. Not until, like, late August. So we'll have 2 months of... or 2.5 months where I don't have to go get her from the bus anymore. She got on the all A honor roll today, and I went to her academic, like, celebration or whatever, or academic whatever it is, where they give you a certificate. I was really, really proud of her. I never got all A's. And her teacher has been pregnant. Her teacher was pregnant all year long. Is vape lady. I know, right? Like, she was like, I can just bring her. And I was like, well, and I don't want to be like, well, you vape. I don't want to say that, but. Oh, you can buy bomb flowers from Poe statues. That is helpful. Okay, that's good to know. I'm just waiting for the minute that I, like this. Oh, it's all the way up there. I'm just waiting for the minute where, like, I throw a flower, a seed, and it goes way down into some even deeper chasm. I'm like, great, that's awesome. Oh, it's so close. Okay. Okay. Maybe we can make it across. Okay, without spoiling what it is, how many of you have found the last arm power? It's way up there. The fruit. The flying thing. I'm bad at the flying things. I'm so bad at making them. Oh my. Oh, it's all the way up there. Okay. I just ran right past a bomb flower? What? Where? Growing on this thing? Yeah, they do grow on the sides. It's okay. I'll find more. Okay. Part of me, this is how Susie's brain works. I just yeet myself into the darkness and just hope for the best. You have. Okay, yes. Okay, so Michael has. Shane has not. Trekkie has. Alcondros has not. Okay. Well, I guess we're just gonna... keep wanting to, like, three-dimensional look around, and I can't do that. Okay. Oh! Maybe we can just... climb? I doubt it. Yeah, I'll just, like, throw myself into the darkness and just hope for the best. I did that multiple times this morning where I was like, well, I don't know what's coming, but it's okay. It's fine. I'm sure it'll be fine. I think to myself, well, it's not red. And if it's not red, it can't be that bad, right? Actually, I've come across a few nope enemies down here where I'm just like, yeah, nope, nope. And I just run in the opposite direction. Have any of you come across nope enemies yet? Because I definitely have. I've come across a few where I'm like, yeah, nope, that is another day Susie's problem. Another Susie sometime in the future's problem. I don't remember where that thing was. I don't think... Oh! Maybe I can. Yeah, I need to go to that Poe statue. I was talking about buying them and then ran right past one. Well... it's true, every little bit helps. Let's change into our climbing shirt. I agree with J-Hops. I feel like the fusing of the weapons is really great, but I feel like you should be able to, like, fuse powers. You should be able to fuse powers on, like, combine powers on your clothing. Oh, no. What? Oh, beans. Because I do find myself switching a lot between, like, rock climbing gear. Lord? I do not like the... Oh! Oh, it's a construct. I think... wait a minute. Where was that? Shoot, where was that light? Okay, alright, okay. We can do this. I just have to light up things a little bit better. There have been many things I said, nope, not with 6 hearts. Yes, it's like, nope, not today. Do you only have 6 hearts? You put all your stuff into stamina, yes? Just double checking where the bus is.
Searching. Where are you?
Yeah. Died a dozen times, then ascends my way out. Or ascends your way out. Yeah, I have come across many, nope. All right, let's do this! I'm right here! Okay, okay, okay. Oh, I'm wearing my rock climbing gear, my dude. Now I need something really powerful. That was really great. We're gonna get him! Yeah! Whoa! That was amazing! Okay, for the record, everybody needs a cart. Oh, that's cool. Everybody needs stone talus hearts. Those are the best. I don't think I have anything to fuse anything on. Well, I do have that, which is lame, but I guess I'll take it. What? Fuse has already been... Oh man, I don't have anything to fuse this on. Hayes is like, I've seen enough. I'm out. I'm sorry, Hayes. I'll be back with Link to the Past tomorrow. You can fuse a card to your shield. That's funny. You can fuse anything. Well, you know what? He was really easy. It's okay. I can come back and find him later. I want to find that route, but I don't know where. I honestly have no idea where it was. I should have marked it. Dang it. You can destroy an item that was fused without destroying the main item. Oh my gosh, what? You can? How? How do you do that? Because I'd get rid of the beam emitter. And the rock one. In the weapons menu? Hold on. Oh my lands. You just changed my life. Okay, well, then I'm gonna take... So it destroys the material that you fused it with. Got it. Oh, that's great. I love that little laugh of his. He's so excited. Fuse it to a zonite item for a bonus. Apparently I don't ever go into my menu. I don't know where that light route was. It's probably up there. Darnity darn. Yeah, those flux constructs. Oh, okay. I gotta go grab Charlotte. Those flux constructs are like, they get, I'm sure they get harder as the game goes on. I don't know. But if you have a Talus Heart, or I'm sure if you have, well, the Talus Heart is 72 attack, and the sword with the mandibles of what's his face, that's only 51. So the Stone Talus Heart is a lot. Anyway, let me go grab Charlotte. I will be back. So if you fuse a Royal Claymore to a stick, well, you boogered it up the wrong way. Got it. So then if you defuse it, then you're destroying the actual you're destroying the Royal Claymore instead of the stick. You keep the original thing, but you destroy what you fused onto it. That makes sense. I remember hearing about that, or like reading about that at the beginning, and I took that as the whole item just got destroyed. But no, it means like the crunchy thing, the rotating thing would be destroyed. That makes sense. Okay, I'm going to put on my Be Right Back screen. I'll go grab Charlotte from the bus. I'll put on words on stream for you guys, and I will be back momentarily. It doesn't seem like Charlotte's little friend's mom was worried this morning. I didn't see her, but I don't know. Like I said, we've got, what, 2 more days. Actually, I asked Charlotte today, I was like, what are you guys doing in class now? Because her teacher today was like, yeah, we turned our grades in on the 12th. And I thought, public school is so weird. I don't understand. You turned the grades in on the 12th, and yet you have the kids in school for another 2 weeks? What are you guys doing? A pregnant teacher was there today for their academy, or like their academic awards or whatever. And she said when she showed up, the whole class burst into tears. They all started crying. And I was like, that's actually really sweet. And she said, yeah, she said, I can't stay for long. She just had a new baby. So she said, I can't really stay for long, but, oh, it's over there. Oh, I see it. Okay. Or there's at least one over there. Okay. Over there it is. That's where we'll go. I am a burger lover, so I would say, whoops, that is not what I meant to do. I would say a burger, but that's just me. I do love burgers. No, no. Oh, that's really far down there. Okay. Trying to get up there. It used to get weird up here because they would have snow days baked into the schedule. So if you didn't use them, technically you could be done with the teacher's plan for the year prior to school being out. Yeah, they do the same thing here. They have to factor in like bad weather days because we get like storms or we get ice, you know, icing over or whatever. I'm not going to be able to make that. There's no, well. Okay. We will find a way. So I thought about just checking her out earlier. Okay, tell me if this is weird. Tell me if I'm the only one that feels like this is weird. Whoa. I am stuck. Okay. So I went to the academic, academic awards today, and the teachers multiple times were like, all right, parents, if you want to take your children out early, then we are, just for the safety of all the students, we are sending them all back to their classrooms. And then if you do want to check them out, so this was 8 o'clock this morning. They said, then if you do want to check them out, then you can check them out from the actual classrooms. And you just check them out with the teacher. They'll get a sticker, and then they can just walk out of the school with you. And I was like, check out. What is going on? And I was there with my friend, and she was like, yeah, I'm going to check my boys out. And I said, is this something like everybody's doing? Or like, what, like, how is this working? And she said, well, I mean, they're kind of not really doing much in school anyway. They're just kind of, they're just kind of like partying in class. And so I kind of debated whether I should do that with Charlotte. Oh, crap. Darn. That was stupid, but you know what? It was worth it. It's fine. And so I was like, okay, well, maybe I'll just check her out then. Maybe I'll just, maybe I'll check her out and she can come home with me and maybe we can go have breakfast somewhere or something. And so I asked everybody. I asked all these admins. I was like, so, but if I do check her out, does she get marked as absent? Because they don't actually technically take, oh, that's a wall. They don't actually take attendance until like 9:30. And everybody I talked to was like, oh, I don't know the answer to that. That is a wall that I cannot make it to. Okay. And so I was planning on taking her out, and then the principal was like, all right, after all the awards happened, she was like, okay, so parents, just once again, you're welcome to check your students out, but just so you know, they will be marked as absent if you check them out before 9:30. And I was like, Well, then why are we encouraging parents to go pull their kids out of classes? That doesn't make any sense. If they're going to be marked as tardy, even though they were here this morning, or if they're going to be marked as absent, even though they were here this morning and they were here to get their awards, I was just like, that just doesn't make any sense. I was really frustrated about it. I was like, that doesn't make a lick of sense. It's so stupid. So what? Oh, okay, it's up there. I'd go for that instead of a burger. Oh, kebab and gyros contain the same ingredients and are served the same way. The only difference is the type of meat. Oh, really? Pretty sure you can't schedule snowstorm. Yeah, I know. See, that's the thing, is you can't schedule it, but they, like, you know, Mother Nature just happens. But, you know, they have to factor that in because they know, oh, hey, buddy. You have sure been hanging around around me a lot lately. I have to say. Okay, well, we're just gonna once again dive into the unknown. Because I can't see where I'm going. Well, it's not all... Oh, it's a wall. Okay, all right. That's fun. It just didn't make sense. I was like, why are you encouraging parents to check? Like, why are you telling them this information to check? Have I already done this one? No, I have not. Then why is the rest of it all lit up? Is it because of the... I am confused. Okay, but wait a minute. Have I done this one? No, I have not. Okay, all right, cool. Oh, and there's another one over there. Good. This is very fun. This is great. This is more fun than finding towers, like, on the regular map. My opinion. Susie's own opinion. Okay. Cool. Right? We have not gotten this one yet. No, we have not. I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce that, but... Nowadays, kids get out of school because there might be a tornado somewhere in the state. Drives me nuts. I'm with you. They do let school out early they'll be like, well, the weather is supposed to not be great. But honestly, most of the time, the weather is just fine. And I get it. They don't want to just go, they don't want to not prepare. I just thought it was the weirdest thing. I was like, why would you tell parents to check out their kids, but then tell them they're not going to be marked as present? It doesn't make any sense. And I was just like, I mean, they're all just kind of partying anyway. And then I thought to myself, well, does it even really matter if she doesn't get marked as being present? Because they're just partying anyway. There's no learning going on. There's nothing. But I ended up leaving her at school anyway because I know she loves her friends. And I don't know how many of her friends we'll be able to see over the summer. So I left her. I didn't even tell her it was an option. I just left her. But now I'm kind of considering it. I'm like, shoot, do I? And actually, I'll be totally honest. I kind of wish... So the airline we're taking to fly to Utah... I can remember my controls. The airline we're taking to Utah is a cheapo airline that only flies on Thursdays and Sundays. And they fly actually to a smaller airport. They don't fly to Salt Lake City. They fly to Provo. And they only fly on Sundays and Thursdays. So those were our only days to fly. But Charlotte gets out of school on Thursday. And so I actually asked Ander, do you think Charlotte would mind if we just flew to Utah on Thursday instead? And he said, I don't know. I feel like the last day of school is kind of a day that you can say goodbye to your friends. And, you know, as you get older, you kind of exchange contact information and stuff. And I was like, yeah, I guess that's true. He said, I think you'd be doing Charlotte a disservice. And I said, okay, you're right. And so the flights were a little more expensive on Sunday. So we decided to do Thursday to Thursday. So we did June 1st to June 8th. And then all of a sudden, as I was talking to my friend today, I suddenly realized the flights on Thursday don't leave until 5 p.m. We absolutely could have flown. We could have done her last day of school and then flown out to Utah that night. And I don't know what I was thinking. And so I text messaged my dad today and was like, so tell me how much extra would it be to change our flight to this Thursday instead of next Thursday? And hey, Chaos! Ander with the wisdom. I mean, he was right, because there was me over there thinking like, oh yeah, like it's not a big deal. But he was like, I don't think that's very fair. And then after I sent those text messages, I suddenly went, oh, but Bluey is this weekend. And we already bought tickets to go see Bluey. And the girls are, Auden doesn't realize it, but Charlotte is beyond excited to go see Bluey. And so there's no way we can leave early anyway, unless we left on Sunday, but it's more expensive to fly on Sunday. So we're just keeping things the way they are. And there's another construct. So that's cool and fun and good to know that it's right here next to this. Did those guys come back with the blood moon? Because I like their little things they leave behind if you... So are these things on the map? Are those trees? I think those are trees. Did we skip over the fact that it's only Shire horse in the Breath of the Wild Tears of the Kingdom trilogy? Shire horse? What does that mean? I don't know what Shire horse means. Also, I was looking at what Trekkie said. The light could be dragon related. I think you're right. I think the dragon lights it up. Ganon's horse seems like it would be perfect. The perfect tow rig. Sir. He's just giant. We just call him Sir. Did I see another light thing somewhere? Oh, way off there. Tell you what, let's do. Now that I've been hanging out in the depths for a really long time. Is that water? Whoa, what is this? That looks exciting. You know what I need? I need a horse. That is what I need. I need a horse. Let's go check this out. I'm sorry. I changed my mind. Let's go check it out. I know there are skeleton horses down here. I only saw them one time though. I haven't actually seen them past that, so I don't know where to find them. And if I could build, I guess I could find a spot. Oh, I'm coming up on a spot. Maybe I can build like a car or something. Not even necessarily a car. Oh, see the flying things? I really struggle with flying. Hey. Oh, see? They've got like a little car that they're patrolling around. Oh, that's where I was gonna go. Oh, there's a large Poe up there. Yeah, I'm scared of like the depths baddies. They scare me a lot. Like, make me highly uncomfortable. Allegiant HQ is in Las Vegas, and they sponsor the football stadium here in town. They're cheap, but I'm not sure I'd trust them. My dad and my stepmom flew to New York with them, and he was like, it was great. They nickel and dime you for every little thing, but their tickets were really cheap. And if you can fly without bringing 9 suitcases with you, and if you just need like a quick jaunt, they're great. I know they're not the best airline, for sure. I know that they're not great. But ultimately, it came down to getting us out to Utah. The flight's only 3 hours. I think we can make it work. We're gonna delete this pin because I don't want to go over there right now. And we're gonna go... Oh, wow. I am so far from where I started. Do you guys know where I started? I started over here. Right there. I fell into the Gerudo chasm. Wow, I traveled really, really far. Okay. We're gonna go to Lookout Landing and do some, like... Imagine you could fuse a rocket to a glider. My paraglider? That would be great. Rockets don't last like fans do, though. They don't just go until your battery runs out. I feel like the rockets go and then they disappear, regardless of how much battery life you have. Or do they disappear when your battery is used up? I don't know, actually. We have a cheapo airline here. My favorite joke about them is that their cheapest seat is them tying you to the outside of the plane with duct tape. Yeah, we're not quite at that point yet, but wow, I have not been back here in a really long time. Like, I've never come back here since the first time I was here. No lies. I had to come back here and talk to Robbie. Where? Oh. Hey, girl, hey. Oh, yeah. I've been meaning to take pictures of things down there, and I just keep forgetting.
Okay. Oh.
Well, that's cool. Ryanair. Offer me a chance to get out of school a day early, I'd have snatched your arm off. I know, I don't know. Charlotte's really connected to her friends and whatnot, and to be totally honest, schools these days, they're not very parent-friendly they're not very socially friendly in the fact that I have literally no way to get in touch with any of Charlotte's friends' parents. They don't offer class lists anymore. They don't offer any information on like the Facebook page. They don't offer any information anywhere. So in order for me to find out who Charlotte's friends' parents are and get a hold of them, I either have to be A, invited to a birthday party, or B, I have to like send a note with Charlotte and like address it to her friends and just hope they give it to their parent. When I was a kid, we got class lists, which I think is important because if you have a question about like a homework assignment or something, I do think you need to have contact information of the parents of the kids in your class. So we don't even get those anymore. And you can't ask the teacher for the information because they can't give that information out. So Charlotte has all these little friends and I have no way to contact any of their parents and be like, hey, does so-and-so want to come over for a play date? So my best thing to do is I'm going to go on like the Facebook page of the school and just make a post and just be like, hey, my daughter Charlotte was in this class. If anybody wants to give me their information, you know, send me a personal message on Facebook or something. So the last day of school is kind of the last day she gets to hang out with her friends. I don't know when she's going to see those friends again. And Charlotte's birthday is in September. So she's going to want to invite all her friends from this school year to her birthday in September because she'll have just started school and she won't know anybody in her class yet unless she has older friends like from her previous class. And so I need that information and the schools make it impossible to find. And our school had a parents page on Facebook and they got rid of it. I don't know why. Allegiant here only flies to Daytona and Tampa Bay. Yeah, so like I said, I don't know much about Allegiant other than the fact that it's not Spirit Airlines, but I think it's a lot like Frontier where the seats are small, the underside of the seat, like the under space storage of the seat in front of you is like smaller than regular airplanes. They don't have Wi-Fi. They don't have in-screen, like the back of the screen, the back of the seat screens. They don't offer any sort of in-flight entertainment. They don't offer any food. They don't offer anything. It's literally you are cargo and we're transferring you from one place to the other. That's it. Which for us is fine. I can bring snacks. I can bring entertainment. That's fine. We can sit on a plane for 3 hours if it means getting us to Utah and we get to spend a week with my family. It's not my first pick. I'd rather fly Delta, to be totally honest, but it's okay. It'll be fine. And you know what? It might suck, but we can put up with it for 3 hours. It'll be fine. And my dad is the one who mostly handled the tickets, so I can't sit here and be like, well, we don't really want to fly, because I wasn't really in a position to be like, yeah, we'll pay extra or whatever. Oh my gosh, is Ander home? Oh my gosh, he must be home. Can you... Oh, yeah, you can attach a rocket to one of the wing things, but I struggle with those. Planet of Lana looks like Inside. Ooh, I do love that. I did love Inside. Inside will forever go down in history with the craziest raid ever. The fact that I was rated right at like the big reveal. If you follow the gaze of each of those statues down there, you'll reach that structure. Okay. I feel like I've already done this. But they pulled the kid card on me and said I couldn't go into the depths. You do look like a child, so sorry. shenanigans. Yeah, I think I've already done that. But maybe not. Apparently not. Oh, he's going to tell her. He's going to be like, well... Yeah, I already found it. No spoilers if you haven't found it yet. Here, I'll just go through it really fast. No spoilers. Oh, nice. Yeah. Fast. Talk about it. Fast. Oh, am I supposed to, like, prove it to her? Oh, great. Okay. 32? What is 32? Just make sure it's actually a parent of a friend. I heard a rumor horror story about a school in town I was in last year. I'm not gonna do this just yet. Can you imagine? She's like, wait! Where are you going? Wait, where's her Poe statue? Where did the Poe statue go? Is it up here? Okay, here's Alcondros girl. Hey. 42 is R2D2. Oh, that's right. 42 is R2D2. Yeah, Charlotte. 42! I was like, I don't understand what you're saying. Oh, there's what's-his-face! Oh my goodness. Okay, wait a minute. Where's that Poe statue? Oh, is it down in the shelter? Is it down here? Oh, I should probably take a picture of this map because there are important things on it, I'm sure. Or are those all the chasms? Maybe? Can you blame me? She's adorable. No, I don't blame you at all. She is adorable. She's got a super sweet outfit. Like I said, I'm thinking very seriously about doing her for Halloween, but her costume's kind of involved too. This creepy voice coming from the hole I made. It almost sounds like a demon growling. No one else claims to hear it, but I certainly do. At this point, I'm pretty sure I unsettled that demon when I busted up the wall. Robbie, Grante, goodbye forever. That's sketchy. Okay, I'll go figure that out here in a second. Hold on. How many of these do I have? Statue is under that deck? Oh. We'll do stamina just for chain. I mean, I'm gonna need it eventually, of course. Thank you kindly. It's been so long since a character made me have a warm feeling about him. Not even Aloy? Aw, come on. Aloy is so great. Aloy is very sassy, though. She's very sassy. Huzzah! That's fun. Go. And bring peace to the world. Okay, I gotta go find that. The Poe statue is underneath this. Over here? Shame! Wait, which... This over here? No, not over there. I remember seeing it, and I cannot remember where now. Oh! Is that it over there? This thing... Oh, no. Oh, yeah! That's it. Okay. Yes, so it's not even a statue. It's just like a stone. Wait. Okay. Here's a Poe for you. You can't have me. I love the answers in this game. Oh, this is indeed a Poe. What pitiful beings these are. They have lost their way home and wandered the depths of this land. I have returned the lost spirit to the afterlife where it belongs. Since I was brought here to the surface, I've been unable to return Poes to the afterlife. Because of you, I can assist them once again. You should take this. Thanks. Thank you. Oh. A tunic obtained by offering Poes to a strange statue. It's a spurious replica of the green outfit once worn by a legendary hero. Heck yeah, I want that. I don't really know what it does, but it looks fun. Anytime I get new clothes. I get 99 bomb flowers for 16 Poes. No, that's how much they have. They have okay, all right. Okay, so not 99. I was like, holy moly. I'll take 15 of them. Muddle buds are really good for enemy groups. I also hear that dazzle fruits, I think they are like a flash grenade. My brethren. Okay, so there are more of you. Got it. Okay. Let's see. I've got 15 more minutes. I want to go... Where do I want to go? I want to go check this out. I'm technically like smack bang in the middle of like the Gerudo storyline thing, but I didn't want to do that yet, so we're gonna go here. Can you check my meme in general? You've seen that part. Oh, so you're not posting a spoiler? You versus the girl he tells you not to worry about. Zelda and Purah have very different, like, personalities and auras. But I listen, I get it. I totally get it. Okay. We need to put on our flying clothes. And we're gonna do this. Oh, and I have more stamina now, so I can last a little longer. In skies. Just below me, there is a Talus that lives just below me. Just FYI all your eyes, in case anybody needs a place to go find a Talus. Find, like, a Talus heart. You know? Oh, it's way over there. Okay. I really wish we could, like, upgrade that. So you could go farther. Oh, there's a shrine. Oh, there's a dragon. Yeah, that's one of my nope enemies where I'm like, no way. Sorry, Bab. Oh man, it's gonna get hot. Mwah. Oh, maybe not. Because the sun's going down. Anybody know what these are good for? I feel like there was a tip in a loading screen. And, I don't remember. You know what we need for the third game? An outfit swapper menu like the weapon shield one. I agree. I do agree. Also, I feel like... Okay, remember when my sound was off? I feel like my sound is off. If I stop running, it takes a second to... Ah! It takes a second to stop. That's weird. See you later. Oh no! Run, 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 run. I want to go here. Why am I still... Oh. Okay. Okay. Let's take a look. See in here. Oh, there's gonna be writing that I can't understand. Oh. Oh, yeah, no. I thought it was gonna tell me, but it didn't. Oh, here we have notes. According to Taro, we love Taro, the characters carved into the stone slab reads as follows. The dragon ring slumbers in the labyrinth's depths. Wake it, and ye shall receive due compensation. Now that Taro's gone off to examine the other ruins, I have no choice but to tough out the rest of this research alone. I'll leave a trail of acorns and nuts behind me so I don't get lost. Acorns and nuts? Okay. I love the music of the labyrinth. That was really smart, whoever that was. Can I just run through that? Screw it, I'm doing it. Okay, we found more notes. I've searched each passage one by one and haven't found anything, but I've got a good feeling about this last one. The only thing keeping me from exploring it now is the late hour. I'll try to contain my excitement and get some sleep. Okay, there's some nuts. A nut. Another nut. Eh. Nuts? Anywhere? Yeah. Okay. Nut. Whoa. Nope. That is definitely not what I want. I need a fan. Right? Can I put it on... No. I think... Oh, crap. I think I can just, set it up. And then blow on the... thing? Nope, that's not what I want to use. No. Stop it. Awesome. Yeah, I haven't used any muddle buds. I haven't used a dazzle fruit yet. Okay, we got nuts. Don't see any nuts that way, but I do see a big thing of sand. Turn it on. Oh my gosh, it's True North. How are you, True North? Are you a Zelda fan? I can't ever remember. You're all talking about the weather today. Is it nice where you are? Or is it hot? Is it getting really, really hot? Okay. Go this way. Once you start using muddle buds, you can never have enough. All right, that's good to know. It's good to know. Oh, I saw one over there. Hope I'm not getting lost. I feel like... Oh, this is new. Okay. Just an at-work check-in. Well, I love that. It's nice out. Oh, that's nice. It's so hot here. No matter how far I go or which way I turn, everything looks the same. It's all covered in energy-sapping gloom. I've somehow managed to swallow my overwhelming desire to run home and will attempt to spend the night here. I just hope I have enough acorns to mark my way to the end. I hope you do too, my dude. Shoot, so now we're on our own? He doesn't have enough acorns? They? Yeah, it's hot here, and I'm worried about our air conditioning. I hope we can go one summer without anything happening to it. I'm terrified it's gonna break down on us at some point. Ooh, fancy. Nope, that is definitely not what I wanted. Oh no. That is what I wanted. Nope, that is what I wanted. Okay. Did I not drop the one I'm holding? Oh, I did. What? Oh, I did drop it. Okay. Did I drop my shield as well? I didn't mean to drop my shield. I think this is the one I need. Okay. Oh, you would. If you like puzzles, yeah. Heck yeah. Heck yes, you would. I'll honestly say, though, if you like puzzles, you'd also really like a game called Limbo, and you'd also really like a game called Inside. But be warned, Inside is weird. Both of them are weird. And they're a little different when you become a parent. It's really complicated. Okay. There's a nut. Snake. Oh, there's another. Okay. Oh. I just feel like we're running around in circles. What's that over there? Mushrooms? I've never seen mushrooms. In here. Oh man, and if you do play Zelda, think of all the amazing hours True North has ahead of him. I'm so jealous. I wish I could play Zelda games for the first time again. Man. Amazing content. It'll be so much fun. Okay, here's one. I am so turned around. Maybe not? This is... Oh, this is the same place. Oh, man. Boo. I hear they're creepy peepee. You are not wrong. They are super creepy, but they're really great. Honestly, Limbo isn't quite as weird and disturbing as Inside. Inside is very bizarre and has a really strange, pretty disturbing ending. But it was doable even for somebody like me, who is a total weenie and really struggles with stuff like that. Really kind of grotesque stuff like that. What is this? It is a tree. We're just gonna run. We're just gonna run. Oh man, dang it. You bought Breath of the Wild, though. Okay. Imagine Breath of the Wild is... I think it was Dad Bods that said Breath of the Wild was his very first Zelda experience. That's crazy. Because Zelda is so different. Breath of the Wild is such a different game than any other Zelda game. That's bananas. It's crazy. Well, I kind of sort of said screw the acorns. And now I just have to... I really have to keep track on my map. That's what I need to do. That's my problem. Tears of the Kingdom got a Super Mario Galaxy 2 treatment. You are right! I think you're actually right, because I thought Super Mario Galaxy 2 was so much better than Super Mario Galaxy 1. No? No? I wonder if I should cook something that would help me not be attacked by the gloom. Like, I know if you use those dark whatever they are, you can cook something that protects against the gloom. Because I feel like there are moments where you have to walk through it. I have the Zelda game and Watch from 2021. I need to get around to playing the 3 games on it. Wait, the Zelda game? What Zelda game? From 2021? Hyrule Warriors? Oh, and the Zelda Watch. Forgot about that. Oh man, I lost my fan. I should have brought it with me. You know what? I have to go wake my baby anyway, so it's probably about time I sign off anyway. Andrew just got home. And we need to talk about some projects we're doing tomorrow. I'm lost. Zelda 1, Zelda 2, and Link's Awakening. Have you played any of those? I've only played Zelda Link's Awakening. Okay, well, I'm lost. Oh, weird. The sound, like, corrected itself. Oh, weird. For a while there, the sound was off. That's very bizarre. But anyway, it's 4 o'clock, and I gotta go wake my baby. And I have to go get Charlotte something to eat, because she's gonna be, hungry. Well, we beat Dredge today, which was a very exciting 5 minutes. Woohoo! We'll start Link to the Past tomorrow. And then that's probably a really good one, honestly, because I leave for Utah in like a little over a week anyway. So that's probably a really good, one. I'm actually taking my sister bought my old laptop, and I'll be helping her kind of set up and kind of teaching her just a little bit how to use like OBS and stuff. And so I'm not going to say that there will be a stream with me out there, but I wouldn't say that there absolutely isn't a chance either. I don't know. I think it would be kind of fun, even if we didn't. She doesn't have a capture card, so not that we could do gameplay, but maybe we could, I don't know, just kind of do a stream together and kind of hang out and chat, or like play trivia or words on stream or something like that. I'm not really sure. Those are always really fun. And Cage is a big part of this community, even though she can't tune in that often. She's thought about getting into streaming, but I don't know. So she's purchasing my old laptop, and that's what I used for years. So it's a great starter for sure if she wants to start that. So like I said, I'm not making any promises, and it really probably wouldn't be gameplay, but I don't know. So we'll see. But I will be leaving for Utah on the 1st, and I'll be coming back on the following Thursday, whatever that is. So that's coming up next week. We have a watch party of Avatar: The Last Airbender this coming Saturday. We have the Bluey like big play going on that morning in Austin. So we're going to be heading back around like 11-ish, 12-ish or something. So my goal is to be here on time at 1:30 to start the watch party, but it may be pushed back just a teeny bit. It just all kind of depends. So I do have a Discord. If you want to join that, to make sure you get, to get streaming updates or whatever. It's been just over 2 weeks. How many hours a day do you have to play? 200 hours? Oh wait, Alcondro says, I remember seeing a dude having 200 plus hours in Tears of the Kingdom. Already? This only was released on the 12th. He must not sleep. That's insane. That's totally insane. I wish I could play that much. They could be leaving it on at night. That's true. 240 hours is 10 days. Assuming 2 hours of sleep is technically feasible. That's totally bananas. Well, so this is where I'll leave it here for today. And I'll be back tomorrow, and we'll get Link to the Past started. My plan is to kind of have a few Tears of the Kingdom, 1 or 2 Tears of the Kingdom streams, kind of every now and then, just to kind of play it just for fun, to stream that. But for the most part, we'll start Link to the Past tomorrow. So thank you everybody for hanging out with me and tuning in. True North, it's lovely to see you. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. It's lovely to see everybody. I have enjoyed today's stream a lot. I thought it was very funny that Dredge only took us like 5 minutes. So I'll be back tomorrow, and I feel like there was one other thing I was going to tell you guys, but now I can't remember what that is. There's something regarding games. I don't know. Anyway, you guys make this possible, so I really love you for that. Just don't ever forget how amazing you are and how much you matter and how important you are to me and my community.
See you later.
I'll see everybody tomorrow. And like I said, I feel like there was one thing, but you know what? If I remember it, I'll put it in the Discord. So I'm going to go wake my baby. Less than gloom for all of you. And I will see all of you tomorrow. Adios.
See you later.